A mother of 24-year-old boy has cried out at a public tribunal for help after searching for 4 years. Crying at the 2-day public tribunal on police abuses in Nigeria, organized by Network of Police Reform in Nigeria, which was in collaboration with National Human Rights Commission and Police Service Commission. The woman claimed that her son went missing since 2018 after an arrest of 3 young boys by police at Lugbe Tipper Garage. She alleged that the 2 of the boys were released 3 months after payment of 700,000 naira each, but her son was still in the hands of the police. She therefore seeks help to locate her son.
She say na her boy, the SARS, her son, the SARS arrested.
They
arrested 3 of them.
So sai suka saki mu 2018 bayan karamin sallah.
She say after small sallah.
Tun daga nan sai suka yi wata 2 ko 3 sannan na ji labari.
She say since that time she no get the information until after 3 months.
So sai na kamo hanya daga Kaduna na zo Abuja.
So that is why from the time she get the information she come to Abuja.
Da na zo Abuja na zo SACS.
When she came to Abuja, she go to the SARS office.
Sai na samu nayi su nuna man inda yaro na yake, suka ce ina da lamban IPO na ce ba ni da IPO.
Okay. When she came to Abuja, she go to the SARS office and ask about her pikin. Then okay. So the police sent her and she said she go and ask the person who the one they releasing, one of them, the one they releasing. Sorry, no. Okay. She asked the person who they release, the police they release. Now they give Mama the information. Okay. She collected the IPO number from the releasers. Then they go, she carry, Barrister Uche carrying her go SARS and writing the message and letter to the SARS. She said from there are no any information up to now. Then that 2 boys the police released, then was collected money. Each a one 700,000. Each a one person. She said whether she don't know whether the police don't killing her son or not. Or he is alive or not. Or no. She said she want the people to help her. Because she said na him be the bigger, na him be the senior son. She said no information up to now. 28. What was she called? 2018. 2018.
Can you call her this number?
Can I get number nashi? She said she wants you to help her to see her son. She wants to see her son. She said if her son is there alive. She said she want to see her. She want you to help her to see her son. If he is alive, she want to know. If he dies, she want to know. She says she don't suffer for her life. She says she don't go SARS and sit down. Nobody care with her.
However, National Coordinator on Police Reform in Nigeria gives reasons for the public tribunal on police abuses.
In our country, most times these cases can only be possible when you push, because a lot of persons don't even believe that justice even still exists in the country. So this is to make people realize that even the police themselves can actually be disciplined, but you need to report your case for somebody to speak for you. If you are not there, nobody can speak or talk about your case. So bring your case and get it. Let's see what we can do collectively. And that is what we're also doing here. In the other zones we have already visited, persons have come out and instantly there have been results. People that have been detained over time have been freed. And then other persons that their equipments or vehicles have been confiscated, those ones have been returned. We still have Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act that prohibits all forms of violence against persons. Then why is there still abuse, right? You have the court of law where persons can go for redress, where once somebody is found wanting or you have gotten a suspect, you are supposed to take the person to court within a duration of time as specified by the ACJA. But over time, we have seen that that has not necessarily happened. So the essence of this is to create that opportunity to make people realize if you speak out your rights, something can be done about it. But if you sit in your home, we don't know how far. But for cases that we have received cases of, there have been different complaints for people that their money have been extorted, people that have been abused. Even lawyers are here, about 3 or so, that have been abused by the police. That is to make us realize that abuse no longer see face, so anybody can be abused. But you need to come out for people to stand for you.
Also, representative for National Human Rights Commission and Injemase Foundation has this to say.
It is therefore in the fulfillment of this mandate, the Commission usually collaborates with non-governmental organizations like NOPRIN from time to time. The non-governmental organizations do leverage to the fact that it has offices across the 36 states of the Federation when engaging such collaboration. It is therefore worthy of note that this type of collaboration is essential at ensuring protection of human rights, redressing human rights violations as affirmed under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, African Charter on Human and People's Rights, the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and other relevant human rights instruments. On behalf of the National Human Rights Commission, I welcome everyone to this panel and believe that our deliberations would contribute in no small measure at addressing human rights violations by state actors, especially the police and other security agencies.
I'm Dorothy Njemanze. I am Executive Director of the Dorothy Njemanze Foundation. Majority of the justice delivery, so for survivors of sexual and gender-based violence or access to justice for sexual and gender-based violence, the biggest problem we have is forced settlements at police outposts and police stations. That's the biggest problems we see in the Dorothy Njemanze Foundation, where people get forced to collect 10,000 naira from rapists to drop cases and all those kind of things. And then also there's a refusal to incident reports that are made in line with sexual and gender-based violence. That's what we see on our side as things are commonly reported. But now, I'm happy that there are systems in place that are looking into encouraging more people to talk about how not satisfied they were when they tried to report. Because if these things are not fixed, the testimonies of those who have been failed by the systems influence more people to not engage the systems. And what it translates into is that people would tend to take laws into their hands. So access to justice should be access to justice for all. If access to justice does not capture the realities of sexual and gender-based violence, of which disproportionately affects women and children, then it's not fair.
Reacting to the public tribunal, National Commissioner, Police Service Commission, Rami Mom, said that the commission is interested in the hearing to exercise its mandate.
The Police Service Commission is the constitutionally empowered body to carry out disciplinary actions against the men and women of the Nigerian police. It's the exclusive powers of the Nigerian police. And so when we talk about accountability in the Nigerian police, you're talking about the organ that is saddled with the responsibility. So it gives us a lot of pleasure being here today when we are talking about accountability in the system, where NOPRIN has come together to hear testimonies of Nigerians who have been bruised in one way or another and have a story to tell, and probably haven't had the vent or the platform to tell those stories. And so the Police Service Commission is very interested in this sort of events because it gives us an inkling into what is going on, and it also is a call on us, the Police Service Commission, to exercise the mandate that the Constitution has given the Police Service Commission. Police brutality or unprofessionalism in police conduct is a worldwide phenomenon. I'm sure you know about the defund the police campaigns in the US following the killings that we had in Philadelphia some 2 years back of the black gentleman. And so police brutality or unprofessionalism by the police it's everywhere in the world. What is important here, like we earlier said, is that what are the reaction? What is the modus of addressing those matters? Once there's no modus to address it, once the modus is not effective, then the country is in problem. And we are hoping that Nigeria, with the Police Service Commission in place, and civil society organizations like NOPRIN, all also being eagle-eyed in terms of picking out these violations and bringing them forward, then we are on course in trying to reverse the situation of unprofessionalism in our police.